Alrighty. So here we are in TV land and in reality and in non-reality all at the same time, whatever that means, wherever you are
Alrighty.
arriving in this moment
So,
in time. Here we are in TV land. There we go. Um, I think that I see that there's one person watching. I think that's me. So this is like the mirror reflection of life, right? Oh, I got one person watching. Oh, it's you. It's me watching myself, but I'm not actually watching. I'm here with you guys in my Zoom room. So we're playing with, we've been talking before this moment about withness, with what's going on in the world, with what's going on with us, when things come up that are uncomfortable, how do we deal with that? Or when other people, like, are we trying to fix things for other people or noticing things for ourselves? So I want to really invite today's role play to be about being without having to change anything. So I know that my boyfriend will like, say things to me all the time, and I'm always in fix it mode. And then he's like, Laura, can you just not fix it? I'm either in fix it mode or compare myself to it mode. So he'll say something and I'll go, that's just what I do. And all of these things are highly annoying when you're like, people want you to listen. So, how do we sit with? And I also want to be able that we can sit with ourselves. Like, how do we sit with ourselves when things are uncomfortable? How do we sit with ourselves when everything is less than perfect? There's a great Alan Watts talk about it, and it's about how we can't have the good without the bad. So let's come in for a landing in our own bodies. I'm just touching in because it feels good to have a hand on my belly and a hand on my heart. So coming in to receive yourself, to allow the wisdom of your body to come to the surface, right? We have so much wisdom in our body. And maybe a lot of it's sort of in the subconscious realm, but inviting that wisdom up to the surface. So there's an interface. Oh, these words that we have are so mechanical, but there's a connection, there's an organic connection between what's coming into your awareness and what's happening in your body. The wisdom in your own body. Just feeling into your own tempo, temperature, the rhythm. And let's just add some non-judgmental humming. It just means that you can do it however you want to. Are there parts in you that you maybe haven't been being with, right? Are there parts of you that you may have kind of shoved off to the side, into the closet, deep down in your pelvis, wherever? Are there parts of you that it would be wise to spend some time being with? The poet Bio Akomolafe talks about that idea of witnessing. I'm witnessing myself. So there's the witness, right? The eternal witness, and the witness. And maybe the witness has a little more compassion. Maybe the witness can hold your hand. You can hold your own hand in that place. Inviting in any kind of micro or macro movement. Yeah, the initial idea of role play was to really hydrate fascia through rolling and through moving in diverse ways. But I want to say, I get a lot of feedback from people that are not able to move a whole lot. So any kind of tiny little micro movement, or if you are a movement junkie, go big. Do whatever feels good to you. So I'm feeling up here in this like throat chakra area. Stuff that actually feels different than things have felt for me in the past. So sometimes I feel kind of like a little locked up here, but it feels kind of like, something stopping the flow coming out like that. And now I feel like it's kind of more in the horizontal plane, kind of like this yoke of this area. which includes my collarbones, my spine, my esophagus. So let's play with that area. Let's go with an E sound. So the E sound in the Laban Bartenieff work, Irmgard Bartenieff thought that this vowel sound sort of vibrated in different areas, and E would be up here in the throat. So that was oo, o, ah, a, e, and I've played with it a lot, and I feel like she's kind of on target with that. In the continuum work, the E sound has a spreading quality. And even if like I go E, you can see it's putting a smile on my face, whether it's a real smile or just widening. So let your face be involved in that E. It doesn't have to be a real smile. It can just be widening out because I could E here, E, or I can E. So let's play with the horizontal plane spreading, and it makes such sense that this is coming in this horizontal plane because in the Laban work, this horizontal plane is the sharing and caring. It's the witness plane. It's where we can be together in this horizontal plane. So feeling into the horizontal with the E sound. And even if you're laying down, you can think of it still as the same sort of thing. Like if you were laying down next to your partner, it's like you have your arm around them, or you could have a little spoon row going on. So let's play with that E. And the E can be very low sounding or very high. E. Allowing yourself to inhale through your nose, play out the vowel sound for as long as it feels good, and then shift whenever you want to. If other sounds want to come out, if no sound wants to come out, that's all fine too. So listening to your own body, listening into your own wisdom, your own intelligence, and also trusting the field, right? We're here together. There's a field of energy that we are all in. Even if you're watching this in a playback, somehow your energy is connected to us. Like quantumly, we don't have like this sense of time, right? We can ping from anywhere to anywhere and be connected. So as I'm in this E sound, I can feel and sense into different sort of, I don't want to say energies, but different patterning in my body. Like I can feel into the vibration in different areas as I kind of move with it. I don't want to give too many rules about this, so let yourself play freely with that, however you want to. It could be laying down, it could be seated, it could be standing up, any way that you want, just playing in with that E, letting it come in whenever it's interesting, or just playing in movement in whatever way feels good to you, really inviting in. Maybe it's the body wisdom, and maybe it's the body wisdom just tuning into the energy of the field of what's going on. What is happening now? Or what is going on? Another thing that I've been thinking about also is like resistance. Like if I come to a point where I feel like, okay, I've done enough E's, I now need to do something different. Like I really want to do oohs. And I can let myself go with that. Or I can say, well, what if I stay with this just a little bit longer? What if I stay with the ease even as it becomes maybe a little uncomfortable and not exactly what I want to be doing? So I want to give you guys the option. If you need to recuperate in some other sound, go for it. But make the choice. Do I want to just stay a little longer and see what might happen, even though maybe I want to go somewhere else? I'm going to stay a little longer, but feel free to ooh or to oh or to ah if you need a break from the E. Yeah, I guess in a way it's like allowing myself to stay with discomfort a little bit, seeing if there's something in there that I need to learn. And sometimes there is. Sometimes there's something hidden in that space where I'm just expanding my own boundary and just feeling into shifting what's possible for me. So I love to listen to my own body and go where it wants to go. But sometimes am I short-circuiting something that I could be learning by leaving this place and going to this other place? What happens if I stay just a little longer in the place that might not be so comfortable? Building capacity in a sense. Not that this is any kind of torture, like it's still fairly pleasurable. It still feels pretty good. There's a program called The Guiding Presence, and it's a whole series of like 80 teachers talking about using plant medicine with people. And in it, sometimes people talk about using music. And I think this is also in holotropic breathwork. Sometimes when people are using music, even if you don't like the music, sometimes there's something big to be learned in that music. So it could be nice to be in your experience and have everything flowy and wonderful all the time. But sometimes it's when we go into that muddy, murky place and allow ourselves to stay with it that there's a chance to maybe free some of it or let it settle, any kind of metaphor of what's happening in that murkiness, or become more okay with allowing your own system to process and to feel and to go through the things that maybe we want to short circuit or run to another place. Or so it's a process of listening and making choices. And of course, it's your own, you have the power to make the choices that are wise for you in this moment. So it's also trusting that your decision, whatever it is, to go with or to resist or to go back, is a wise and smart decision for you to use right now. I'm going to take it down to the floor and continue with the ease down here. And feel free, absolutely feel free to do any other sound, no sound, any kind of movement, no movement, whatever feels right to you. Oh, I can feel my sacrum As soon as I lay down here, my sacrum's like, oh my God, thank you. And the information from my sacrum is slow down. And now my curiosity is winning. I need to go with some ooh and oh sounds just to get deep into that belly area and into my sacrum as well. So I'm shifting to the oohs and the ohs. Might throw some e's in there. So listen in for your own choices and trust that whatever choices you make are exactly right for you right this moment. I'm going to give us some music. It's Jeff Gersh. This one is from Ambient Fields. This is called Unformed. going to finish off the live stream and come back just into the room. So if you're in TV land watching this stuff, please like and subscribe. If you feel like you can, support me on Patreon. That would be awesome.